All right, you guys. So, this is really not a reading for anything or anybody. This is just something that I wanted to post that I've been thinking about. And you're more than welcome to stay and watch and hear what I have to say. But this is really um, for my own ability to be able to come back and look at this at a later date. So I just been feeling really funny. Like I don't know if anybody else has been feeling a little bit awkward with a lot of the things that has been transpiring. Okay, it just seems like it's a build up to something more. And I just been kind of feeling odd this morning. And it just had me in a place of really thinking. And I just was like, I just don't feel like what's happening, or like what's happened in New York, what's happened in Sacramento, or what's just been happening on the news lately is like for coincidence. Okay. So I asked the question because I don't know, I just felt the need to ask, like, what is important for the American people to know within the next 6 months? Because I just feel like something bigger is coming for some reason. And I shuffled, and I said, I am not going to pull any cards. Whatever cards come out of this deck, Spirit is just going to have to make them fly out, because I refuse to pull any cards because I really wanted it to be authentic. And I really didn't want to film that because I didn't know if I was going to post this or whatever the case may be. Now, I've made a video prior to this, and it was just like a read that I did because I kept hearing a crow outside of my window. And the other night, I saw this white hearse. And every time I see a white hearse, it's either some sort of like natural disaster or some sort of really important person. All right. And I can't really pinpoint when any of this is going to happen. And I can't say whether any of this is going to happen. But I'm just going to talk about what I have here. So I shuffled the cards. I let the cards come out how they wanted to. And I've just been sitting here kind of looking at them. And it's kind of odd, like how they really came out. So the first card that fell out of the deck when I shuffled was this Ten of Swords. Okay. This Ten of Swords, it just really sticks out to me, because why is this something important that the American public needs to know? Is this something that happens on our soil? Is this something that happens that has to do with someone, an American, or does this has to do with somebody else and it just affects us? But whatever the case may be, this Ten of Swords talks about an ending of some sort, okay? A closing of a chapter. It could talk about being stabbed in the back, okay? It could also talk about a death, okay? It can talk about a death or somebody dying. All right. So then when I look at this next card, I look at this next card, and the next card is the Fool card. The Fool card is the very first card in the deck. It starts the whole tarot. It starts the whole story, okay? It starts the whole like life cycle. And the fact that it's in reverse to me is a little concerning to me, because when you start your life cycle, you want to start it in the upright position. And I'm just wondering, like, what kind of closing of a chapter is this, okay? Because it really does feel like this is some sort of death energy, even though we haven't gotten the death card. The death card is not out here. It's just a lot of cards here that signify some sort of death I feel that's possible to come. Now, I want to even give myself a year for this to even play out. And not that I want this to play out. It's just something that's been bothering me and on my mind. Now, we have this Judgment card. This Judgment card is on top of this Ten of Swords, okay? And I'm really observant. I look at like a lot of the colors, a lot of the themes that's going on, and I like to make correlations. Now, I just feel like either this person is going to fall sick, or this person is going to die. Like, I don't know. And I feel like it's somebody of importance. I know I just feel like I'm saying a whole lot, and I'm really scared to say it because I don't know. But anyways, I just feel like this Judgment card on top of this Ten of Swords makes me feel like someone either is going to fall sick or someone is going to die. And I feel like it has something to do with someone that is really, really important, okay? Because underneath it, you have this Hierophant card. And the Hierophant card came out like this. Okay, so that is not something that I like. It just seems really odd to me, okay? Because the Hierophant can talk about systems. It could talk about leaders, world leaders that are in charge of systems. It could talk about spiritual leaders. It just talks about someone who has some sort of authority and guidance over another person, but they're the ones who keep a system. And it's just really odd to me, like the color scheme here. So in the way this Hierophant is laying, it almost mimics the way this Ten of Swords is laying. It just really does. It really does. It has a really odd feeling to me, okay? Now, this could be a leader, a world leader, okay, that could either be fallen sick, fallen ill, or or die. Or this could be someone that's attached to a world leader, okay? Somebody of importance, someone who holds systems into place, okay? I feel like this is a very transitional energy because we have the beginning of the deck, okay? The full cards in reverse. And then you have some sort of ending, an ending to another beginning, but the beginning is not necessarily it's not necessarily the type of beginning that speaks of life to me. Like, I just don't, I don't know. There's something odd here, okay? There's something odd. This color scheme is really weird to me because if you look back here, breaking through this darkness, okay, and the land is this yellow. You also have this yellow here. Next to the moon, you have that yellow. All right. So I feel like this is something, and I feel like there's going to be some deception to this situation, okay? However it turns out, I just feel like there's a lot of secrets, okay, about and around this situation. So if this ever comes out, when this comes out, it's not necessarily going to, whatever it's being pushed out to be, that's not it. Whatever is being, whatever they're trying to sell the story to be, that's not it, okay? I don't know, there's something odd here. I'm gonna pull some of my own cards and see, or I'm gonna pull some cards from another deck and see kind of what is going on here. Okay, and I'll ask the very same question. What does the American public need to be concerned or aware about happening in the next 6 months? What does the American public need to be concerned or aware about happening in the next 6 months? I don't know. What does the American public have to be concerned will happen in the next 6 months? Okay. I'm just going to go with what we have here. Oh, the Judgment card again. We have the 7 of Swords. We have the 4 of Wands. Okay, so there's some sort of foundation, okay, that's going to be disrupted. Then we have this 4 of Swords, okay. I don't like the way these people are laying in these cards. It's just really concerning to me. It's just really concerning to me. But like I said, whatever this situation may come out to be is not necessarily what it seems. Somebody's being rather sneaky about this situation, okay, as it unfolds. You got the Tower card. The Tower card talks about change either way, all right, or preventing a change, or people wanting to prevent a change. But the change is going to happen no matter what, because it's a judgment. It's a judgment. Like, something's going to happen. I don't know. Something's going to happen, and I just feel really, I don't know, odd about it. Okay, give me 3 more cards. Give me 3 more cards about what the American public needs to be concerned about happening in the next 6 months. Just, I'll go with whatever card pops out of here. I don't know. Something odd about this energy to me. It just seems really, really crazy. Okay, then you have this Ace of Swords. Somebody is not going to... The truth is not really going to necessarily be revealed about this situation. Whatever transpires here, the truth is not going to be revealed. But I really feel strongly that this has to do with some world leader. Okay, I just do. Somebody that is of importance. But like I said, this is just for me. So that I have some point of reference. And like I said, you're more than welcome to listen to it.